That's your soul saying, oh.
Hello guys, I hope you're well. Thank you for joining me today for this twin flame reading. Today's reading is going to be what your other self, what your divine masculine wants you to know this moment of you watching this video. I do one of these readings once a week, and they're very powerful, very deep and very emotional, can be very emotional, because it is what your other self, what your soul wants you to know. So for this reading, I always use the soul coaching oracle cards, what your soul wants you to know. So I'm going to start shuffling, and welcome to all the new subscribers. And if you are new and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because it really helps my channel grow. And thank you to all of you for all the lovely comments you leave me, for taking the time to out of your day to comment and to encourage me to share what's going on in your journeys, and to share your love. It means so much to me. It blows me away, and it is so comforting to me because, as you know guys, this journey can be very challenging and lonely at times, and it's the whole point that I wanted to do this channel, is to help each other and to support each other. So thank you so much for supporting me on my journey and supporting me on my channel. If you'd like a private reading for a clearer message for your unique twin flame journey, just email me. It's in the description box down below. The extended readings as well, there's an email for that as well. So everything you need to know guys is always in the description box down below. And I use the labels Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine, because that's how I channel. Please don't be offended. I realise it's just energy. Just put it into your situation, how it resonates with you. And my readings are timeless, so it doesn't matter when you've clicked onto the reading. If you feel connected to me and you understand how I channel and the message resonates, it means it's for you. So what is it your other self, your divine masculine, wants you to know right now in this moment? Nice clear message, please. What is it your other self, your divine masculine, wants you to know right now in this moment? Nice clear message, please. My channel is for people who are in some kind of challenge as well, or separation, which I like to say preparation, because you're not separated, you're just not with the physical person, you're just preparing to come back together as well. Okay, what is the message from your other self, your divine masculine today? What do they want you to know to help you? Action. And at the bottom of the deck is beginnings. So that's beautiful, isn't it guys? Your divine masculine, your other self, wants you to know whatever's going on in the 3D, there is action being taken. There is action being taken. There is movement forwards. And as I always like to say guys, you know, in our everyday life, in the 3D, we may not be able to see the change, but there is always action going on. It might not be in the way the divine feminines are wanting to see it, because the divine feminines do like to control. It's about the divine masculines are taking action towards themselves. They are doing their work, even if you cannot see that. So your divine masculine today is saying to you, they are taking action. They are doing this. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to worry about. They are taking action. And they're taking action towards themselves so they can take action towards you in the 3D. And I know that it is very draining and it is very challenging to always see beyond the illusions. But in those times you have to be compassionate with yourself and rest and listen to yourself, listen to your body, and be kind to yourself. Whatever experience you're having. So this is really positive for what the divine masculines want you to know, your other self. There is action being taken, and as you know, every day you're taking action by doing this journey. You are taking action every day as well by doing this journey. by having the power, by having the strength to see beyond the illusions, to go deep within, to trust, to believe. That is all action. Action covers so many areas. So the Divine Masculines are saying that to you. There is action being taken. Whatever's happening, whatever you're seeing, keep believing, keep trusting. And it's page 21. So let's see. Okay, the card meaning is the time is now. Don't hesitate, take action, face your fear and do it anyway. Yes. That is what you've been doing. You have been facing your fear. You have been courageous. You have been brave during this journey and you have been taking it. You've been taking action every single day. Even if it feels like you're going backwards sometimes. It's because you're allowing yourself to feel these different emotions and everything that you're having to, you're having to feel all of those different emotions. So you can release them. That is action. And this is the time for you to actually release it. So you are taking action. And the Divine Masculines are also doing that. Your soul wants you to know, your Divine Masculine wants you to know, your other self wants you to know. Of course, there are times when it's important to deliberate and think carefully about an action, but there are other times when you need to step up and just go for it. Now is the time. Listen from your heart, look into fear's eyes with a calm, steely gaze and forge forward with certainty and power. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now. And the affirmation is, step into my glorious future with determination and power. So yes, your Divine Masculine wants you to know, your other self wants you to know there is action being taken, and your action at the moment, your Divine Masculine is saying to you, is for you to face this fear that you're experiencing right now. And as I said, it could be really nasty, dark energy. And some of you have left comments saying that you are experiencing this dark, nasty energy. So now is the time. Your Divine Masculine is saying, step up and face this fear. Don't allow the fear to take over anymore. Don't allow it to affect your desires, your dreams. Connect with your knowing. Then you will feel this certainty and this power. Don't allow the fear to have power in your life anymore. That is the action your Divine Masculine is taking, and that's what your Divine Masculine is saying to you as well. Because whatever you're doing for yourself, you're doing for your Divine Masculine, your twin. So really take this action. This is all about power again. Don't give your power away. Take action with power, with love. Take action with the power of love by facing this fear. The nasty things that you could be experiencing, the triggers, the tests, the stuff that's going on in the 3D. Put love into the situation. See things differently, see the bigger picture. And by you doing that, your Divine Masculine is doing that, and your Divine Masculine is taking action. That is the biggest message that you need to hear today, what your other self is saying to you. They are taking action because you are taking action, but keep taking this action. Keep taking this action. Keep moving forwards. You do have the strength and you do have the power to face this fear. Love conquers all. Love has the power to demolish the fear. So be in your heart space. Allow yourself to feel the love. Be in the present moment. The power is in the now. And that's where the love is. Don't allow your ego to kick off and attack you, to feed you lots of nonsense and made up stories that haven't even happened yet, or you don't actually know what's actually happened. You're just putting fear into every situation. It has to stop now. Face it head on. So that's quite a powerful, powerful message. And when you're taking this action every day, no matter what's going on, this new beginning that you're dreaming of with your divine masculine will happen. And your divine masculine is taking action towards this beginning. They are taking this on board. They are going within. They have accepted this love. They are believing in this love. And they're having a relationship with themselves now, and they're preparing and getting comfortable with how they are feeling and preparing to come towards you with action that you're wanting to see. It's whether you're going to believe that or not. Are you going to see beyond the illusions of what's happening in the 3D? And as you know, guys, I'm on this journey. I'm on this journey, and I experience what you experience. I have to get through my everyday life and see beyond the illusions and what's going on in the 3D. And I know that it's very draining, but we do have the power to do it. And even when we're in this discomfort and when we're experiencing the dark times and this intense energy, I feel the divine feminines are getting into a space where they are so aware and so conscious that you know that it's happening for a reason. You just got to have compassion for yourself in those times. And to listen to yourself and to respect yourself and rest, take care of yourself. So you can find that strength, so you can find that energy to deal with whatever's happening in the 3D. So that was very deep. So that your divine masculine is taking action. That is what you need to hear today, because you're taking action. But step up, face this fear now, head on, which is the thoughts that are creating the fear. Allow yourself to be in the present moment, be in the now. Like I said, that's where the love is. And the power of love will demolish any fear. And in those days where you're finding it more of a struggle to convert everything into love, to be positive, still put love into it by being kind to yourself. Say to yourself, well, today's a write-off. I'm feeling absolutely shite. So let's try again tomorrow. That's putting love into the situation as well. And it's putting an end to the negativity because you're aware. So I hope you understand where I'm coming from, guys. But this is quite strong, this message. There is action being taken. Because they are committed to themselves. They are having a relationship with themselves. They're allowing themselves to feel this love. That's action. And the action that you're wanting will happen because of this action that they're doing now. And the action, as I always say, the action that you're doing is allowing the divine masculines to take this action because they can feel this shift within you. Right, I'm very excited, guys, because I've had Drew's new deck arrive today that I ordered, and it's come early actually, so I'm very excited. It's George from Blue Ice Tarot, Liz Harrison's Divine Masculine, because they're in union. They've both got channels, so both their channels are in my description box down below, so go and check them out, guys. But This is a beautiful deck, and look guys, Divine Masculine messages to the Divine Feminine. So I'm very excited to use them. I will use Liz's as well. So I'll probably get 2 cards from George's deck, and I will get 2 from Liz's as well. Just for the communication of what the Divine Masculines want to actually communicate with you. So, nice clear message, please. What would the Divine Masculines like to communicate to the Divine Feminines today? We know that they are taking action, and they want the Divine Feminines to keep taking the action, to face this fear head on, to step up now. What is the communication from the Divine Masculines to the Divine Feminines? I had to walk away. Next one. I'm about to end a tough cycle, yes. Beautiful cards, aren't they, guys? And at the bottom of the deck is, you're so important to me, not just physically, but spiritually also. So I'm going to get Liz's as well. So I'm going to start shuffling to get some messages from Liz Harrison's deck as well, the communication. And then I will go through the communication with you. What else would the Divine Masculines love to communicate to the Divine Feminines today? Nice clear message, please. The Divine Masculines love to communicate. Nobody compares to you. That's really bizarre, guys, because when I was at work this morning, that song was on. I'm sorry for everything I've done. And at the bottom of the deck is, I promise you union. So I'm going to keep that there, guys, so you can see that, because you're needing that today. I can feel it. Let's move these along. I had to walk away. Yes, the Divine Masculine did have to walk away. They had to take action. There you go. Action again. To walk away from this situation, because they needed time to go within and learn who they truly are. To learn about themselves. To find themselves. To prepare so they can come back towards you without negativity, toxicity, doubt and fear. They had to walk away. And by walking away, they're protecting you. They know how precious you are. That's why they did walk away. And that sometimes, you know, that's really hard to get your head around, because in the 3D, what we, you know, it just doesn't make sense. You're like, what? Why would you want to walk away from me if you love me so much? But actually, this is deep love. This isn't normal, usual love. This is deep, unconditional, true, pure love. And it takes a lot of strength to be able to walk away. This is why this journey is so different and doesn't make sense in the 3D. But they had to walk away to protect you, because they want to correct things within themselves. They want to make things right. They didn't like the way they were treating you or behaving with you. And that's why the Divine Masculines go silent, and there is pause. There is a pause, because they're doing their preparation, they're learning about themselves. They're going deep within. And that's what the Divine Masculines have been doing. And then we come to, I'm about to end a tough cycle. Yes, it has been a tough cycle, and it is about to end. I feel the last 3 months has been tough, guys, for me personally. And the Divine Masculines have found it tough, because they have been doing their work. It's been uncomfortable, it's been dark. Trying to find your way back home is tough, because you're having to release old programming, old belief systems, thought patterns, all of those things. It's uncomfortable releasing them, because you have to feel them, you have to experience them. And then the times that you feel broken is when you're releasing and you're actually moving forwards, even though you feel like you're going backwards. So it is, this cycle is ending, this tough cycle. They're coming to the end of this tough cycle. And this is what this preparation, what they have been preparing, they have been doing this work, guys. They have been taking action. And then we've got nobody compares to you. And as I said, I heard this song this morning when I was at work. Nobody does compare to you. Nobody compares to you. As you know, yourself, how you feel about your divine masculine. You can't love anyone but your divine masculine. You can't feel that way about any other person. And I really can't relate to people that actually say that they can, because it doesn't make sense to me. I cannot feel this way about anybody else. God has put it in place that I cannot feel love like this for anybody else. So you are, there's no way of getting out of this journey. We have to do this journey because of the love that you feel for this physical person. But we're learning on the way that it isn't about the physical person, it's about what's going on within us. To have this relationship with ourselves. And the divine masculines have come in. God has brought your divine masculine into your life. For your divine masculine to show you the greatest love of all, and that's loving yourself and having a relationship with yourself. And when you actually do that, your divine masculine does come back. Because you're one soul. Your divine masculine will feel this shift and will have a relationship with themselves. Put themselves first. And by putting themselves first, they'd be putting you first. They'd be choosing you. Because you're one soul. It's not the same as any other relationship. So nobody compares to you. You cannot feel this way about any other person. It's divine love. It's a divine relationship. And God has certainly put in place for me not to feel anything for anybody else. To have a relationship with. And I feel very strongly about that. That is my experience. I'm so sorry for everything I've done. They're so sorry for everything they've done. They're sorry that they've walked away, but they've done it to actually protect you. They've walked away to protect you, to go and do what they've got to do in this time of preparation. So they can come towards you as the divine masculine, so they can show you who they truly are. They're facing their fears. And the same as you have been facing your fears, dealing with your fears. You've been doing it, and your divine masculine has been doing it. So they are sorry for everything they've done. So there's very powerful messages, isn't it, guys? And you can hear the power within me to get that message across. That come through very strong. And they promise you union. Of course. You're not going through everything you're going through. You're not going deep and taking action and facing your fear and feel this love for God to just take this person away for you, for you not to have union. You've got to trust and believe in what you already know about this love. Trust in God. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. And then allow that love to rise within you. And live your everyday life knowing that you are going to be experiencing union. You have to create inner union so you can create outer union. And it is happening. You're getting closer every single day. I can't predict when that is going to happen for you. I can't predict when it's going to happen for me. But I know that it's happening. And I know that everything I'm going through is moving forwards for me to experience union with my divine masculine, even when I'm having awful days. So I hope you understand, guys, the way I channel, and that was very powerful. It was very powerful. It needed to be said today. And the divine masculines are sorry. So guys, as you know, I do think about you all, and I do know what you're going through. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to subscribe, like and share, because it really does help my channel grow. And I'm sending my love, my support, my strength and light to you, and I love you all so very much. See ya.
Oh, what's your soul saying?